MG Digital Media Platform. My name is Gloria Kayamba and I'm your host today under Reality Change Show. So today's topic is relationships in university, and my beautiful guest today is Bill and Taonga. They can introduce themselves.
My name's Bill Silisho. I'm normally known as the Candyman because I sell candy. They call me Captain Bill as well. You can find me on Instagram, wamu_Silisho. Yeah.
Hi guys, I'm Taonga Simkoko and I'm a social worker by profession.
Our first question is, what is a relationship? So we'll start with your opinion.
A relationship is two people coming together, like and agreeing that I want to be with you and only you. You basically do all your stuff together if you can. That's it, if you can. Yeah. Relationship. Yeah, I guess that's my opinion.
Taonga?
My opinion on a relationship is it's about two people and it's a commitment between two people that they will be together and help each other grow. I mean, we're still young, but
Yes.
a relationship is still that either way.
Yes.
So it's about helping each other grow and adding value to one another's lives.
Those are great answers. So, looking at the university setup, is it okay to date your course mate or a classmate? Is it okay? What do you think?
I think personally, I don't have a problem with it, but I wouldn't. I would definitely not, because I mean, why am I going to date someone who's doing the same program as I am, who's gonna have the same problems as I have? You know, like if you are in a different program, I would definitely help you wherever and in whatever way I can. And if you help me, then it's okay.
Do you think?
I would date someone in the same program as me because I don't see them as problems. Okay, well, you see them as problems and I see them as solutions out of this wicked place.
Okay, so this is more of a disagreement. She says it's not okay and you say it's okay. So I would like to know how you feel about his answer.
I don't think it's okay. I don't think it's bad. But you know, when I say problems, I think of it in this way. I'm gonna give you guys an example. If I'm driving a Vitz car, right?
Yeah.
And you're driving a Benz, we have different problems. Am I right?
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. So if you drive a Vitz and I drive a Vitz, then what are we doing? Like there's nothing we're doing. We're having the same problem and we have to, like, it's the same thing. It's basically the same thing. But if you have a Benz and you're helping me with something else, then it makes sense.
Listen. Well, no, my argument, it's not really an argument. It's just like me saying, okay, I want to make money. Even from my course, the course that I've chosen. The course that I chose to scare people, which is scaring me, by the way. I chose to be an engineer. I'm currently studying geometric engineering. I'm in my 3rd year. And I think if I'm dating somebody in my course, we have the same problems. We both have Benzes, don't we? Yes. And then also, problems are things that are there to help you. I mean, you can choose your problems really, or sometimes you can't. So there are some problems that you can choose that really help you, that help you progress. Yes. Yeah. I guess.
Okay, fair point.
Fair point.
Fair
Yes.
point. I'll stick with my opinion, but that's okay.
Okay, so you stick with yours and he sticks with his. No change of mind.
Yeah.
Hope the viewers will decide on what they think. It depends also with what you guys think.
Yeah.
And secondly, does it affect you in any way to date in university? You know, like there's some people who go on and say, no, I can't date in university, it's a distraction, and I don't have time, I have time for books and all. So would you date, or you think that's right? Like it's a distraction.
Okay, I have so many opinions right now, but I'm gonna let Bill go first. I know it's ladies first, but I would definitely let you go first because I really want to hear your opinion.
Equality. Okay. Speaking from experience.
Okay.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes. I think it's all about finding balance. It's about finding balance. You have to know that there's time for everything. There's time for cuddles. There's also time to eat. There's also time for some ice cream, for movies, you know? Yeah, it's all about finding balance.
Okay, that's true. Nice.
That's a good point.
Yes.
I did know you were gonna say that.
Really?
That's the answer that everybody gives. That's a very good opinion.
Oh,
Very,
yeah.
very good.
Thank you.
Okay, stronger.
Okay, where do I start? Okay, I think it is about balance, right? I'll give an example of myself. Personally, I'm a student, and yeah, I'm a student, of course, and I'm working, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm in a relationship and like with my other, my significant other doesn't understand my schedule, then definitely it's going to disturb me.
Yes.
Because this is why you find people now going to entertain other people, getting into entanglements and everything. I know people feel me, yeah. But yeah, like you said, I agree with you on this one.
Yeah,
It's about balance. So if you can balance everything, then definitely you can be okay in a relationship. I do think it affects you in a way that you find your boyfriend is cheating on you and you're writing exams. It's going to affect you obviously. So yeah, speaking from experience. I mean, so yeah, but balance.
Yeah.
It's about balance.
So think balance, right? So can you trust somebody? Like trust them, like you said, being cheated on during the exam. Does it cause like, should I trust this person? Should I not trust this person?
Okay, I think for the fact that we're all youths, we have a tendency of not trusting people. Anyone you meet these days is going to tell you, I have a problem with trust. We all have problems with trust. Okay? So it's about taking a leap of faith. You understand?
Yeah.
So if you take that leap of faith and you trust that particular person, then definitely, things will run smoothly. But like, if that person doesn't show any, if there's so many red flags and you still don't trust this person, definitely it's going to blow up in your face.
Yeah.
Like trust, it's going to blow up in your face.
But then they say you saw the red flags, like Nulgason, you saw the red flags, but you ignored them. Like sometimes you do ignore red flags because you really like that person. So I don't think.
Me, I've ignored red flags before. And it still turned out to be a great relationship. We worked around it, we figured each other's stuff out. And I feel like if you really like the person, then you work around it. That's how I feel about it.
As deep as true.
That's deep. I'm wondering.
So yeah. So let's put it like this, You said you're working, right? Bill is a businessman, and you start seeing somebody and they have a certain addiction that you don't like. Would you continue pursuing the person, or you just cut off everything because of that addiction? They say maybe, They say maybe they've got an addiction, pornography. Maybe you don't like someone who smokes too much, or drinks too much, or goes out too much. Would you stay with them, or you would cut them off?
If I was in a relationship with that particular individual.
Yeah.
Well, I think, personally I drink. I mean, I would drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm one person who believes that people do change. And it only takes the right person to help that other person change. So if you have an addiction towards something and I feel like I can help you with that, then definitely I'm going to help you. You're not an experiment or anything. Like, I love you for sure and I'm going to help you with that. So it's It's a step-by-step process.
What if that person doesn't want to change?
If the person doesn't want to change, then really there's nothing much you can do, honestly. I would leave, definitely. It would hurt me, yes, but I would leave because if I help you, in the end, it always has to come from me. If you want the help, you're going to accept it, but if you don't want the help, then there's nothing I can do for you.
I agree with that.
Oh my gosh!
Took the words right out of my mouth.
So we've come to the end of our show, but before we go, let's listen to our fellow students out there.
Go.
Hello, Mamuma na Mamonko. It's your boy, Ripa Peter. We are back again in the street talking about relationships. So, Mr. Blake, how do you think about relationships? Are they important to one on campus? Do they benefit them in one way or the other? Does it have any effect on them?
Relationships, number one, school. It's a waste of time among you. You have to focus on books. If you involve yourself with a girl, if you want to go and study, then she says, come and see me. You are going to go, you get?
Yeah.
So, do you know what? That's eating your time. You get the point. So, for me, number one, relationships, no, in school. Don't fetch people. Just build it. Just be who you are. Don't push for love. Love shouldn't be pushed. It's a nature effect. Love is natural. It just happens. But the moment you push it, that's why you guys find fake love. You just start complaining.
About relationships on campus, is it right for a student to date their fellow student? Does it benefit them in any way, or does it have any negative effect on that?
Okay, so people date for so many reasons, and due to that, somehow it might help and somehow it might not help. Because there are some people who date for pleasure, and in such a case, I would say it doesn't help in any way. Dating someone, it tends to encourage you. For example, someone might be encouraging you to encourage new school stuff, and if you are dating someone who is like a Christian, God-fearing, that's better for you because that person will encourage you to grow spiritually. And in terms of school, that person might encourage you to do better. If you are dating for a reason which is not, for example, let's say for pleasure, I wouldn't advise one to continue in such a relationship because in the end it might just lead them into so many bad stuff. One might get unwanted pregnancies, STIs, and all sorts of infections. So in such a case, I wouldn't advise someone to be in a relationship. But if you're in a relationship with a purpose, then that's better for you. Say you can't do two things at a time. So if you really can't,
at the same time.
Exactly. So if you really can't date and at the same time do school stuff again, it's just better you stick to school.
Depends. It can go either for a benefit or not for a benefit. It is very much important for you to open up to new people, open up to new opportunities, and one of them is finding a soulmate. Remember, you don't want to walk out here with a degree and not having someone to share a life with, someone you would trust even before you make it in life. So it is okay for you to date your coursemate, so long you don't forget your main purpose why you are here. Demis, remember that a relationship is a commitment as well. It requires your time, it requires your sacrifice. Sometimes you even argue. Are you able to continue with your studies even after having problems with your coursemate whom you study together and share same courses in the class? Can you accommodate their emotions if you're in a relationship and you are having such problems? So it comes back to your mentality as well. Are you able to handle these two things? So it's a good thing that please look for a partner as you are still on campus. And it's also a good thing if you choose not to date because you can't handle two things. Remember, you can't save two masters at the same time if you can't handle them. Yeah.
You've heard it all from our fellow students out there and my guests. I'm not going to add anything or remove anything. From your favorite host, Gloria Kayamba, it's goodbye. See you next week, Thursday, same time, same place.